What's going on, guys? Andrew Piluk Hockey here, back with another video, and today we're continuing the NHL trade deadline preview series, and today I'm going to be talking about the Colorado Avalanche. And I just realized that I skipped over the Colorado Avalanche. Not sure how that happened, but I will be talking about them today and their plans leading up to the NHL trade deadline. And unfortunately, this is another team that doesn't have a lot of rumors around the team, although there are a couple little things that I wanted to discuss, and maybe Colorado fans will disagree with me, but that's the great thing about this. You can leave your suggestions for trades, or maybe if I'm wrong about something, if I'm right about something, leave it all down below in the comments section below. So I probably said that too many times, but whatever. We're going to get to it now. So basically, the Colorado Avalanche, you know, they've had a pretty decent season. They've got a really good top line, we do know that, and they've got one of the better players in the world, and Nathan MacKinnon in my eyes, and we do know Rantanen's been quite good, and Landeskog as well. But right now they're sitting 5th in the wildcard situation. They have 55 points, and it's not out of the question that they could make the playoffs. Now, I am recording this on Valentine's Day, so happy Valentine's Day to all you people out there. But, you know, it's almost like I've said this before in other videos and even before the trade deadline preview videos. A team like Colorado, who has a lot of assets right now, they have young players coming up, they have good roster players, they have cap space right now and during the off season. They can really, you know, sign their RFAs, sign their UFAs, draft well, because we will get to their picks in a second. But they also do have young players, like I mentioned before. So I don't think it's necessary for them to make a move before the deadline in regards to a rental or a guy that, you know, they'll have to give up their future for, a little bit of the future for, even for an extra year. I don't think it makes sense. I think that if they wanted to do something big, they could try to do it in free agency, because I do believe that they have the star power at least to bring in some pretty good players. So if we're taking a look at their cap right now, this season they have around $11 million in cap space that they could use, which is quite good. In the offseason, they're going to have close to like $36 million in cap space, but a lot of that's going to go to UFAs and RFAs because they have quite a lot of them. Some of them probably won't get big deals, and actually probably a lot of them. Some names just to throw out there that guys are probably going to get deals: Kerfoot, Comfer. Of course, Mikko Rantanen's going to be huge. People are talking about an offer sheet for a lot of these RFAs. I think that he would be a target, but I also don't believe that he would sign. I think he's got a good thing going, and I think that Colorado would get it done regardless. They've got some names on the blue line that are going to need contracts. Zadorov needs a contract as well. Ryan Graves needs a contract. Patrick Nemeth is a UFA. So, like, they've got some holes to fill for sure. Varlamov is a UFA. Grubauer still has a contract, a pretty low one. I would imagine they'd want to keep Varlamov as well. But, again, with all that cap space, a lot of these guys aren't going to get huge deals. Rantanen probably get the biggest one. Varlamov, if they do keep him, will get a pretty significant one. And like I said, they've got young guys coming up that will fill some spots, that will probably eliminate some of their restricted free agents that they don't really want to give money, big money to, or anything like that. They won't have to regardless. They've got the cap space to do so if they had to, but I do believe that their moves won't be here at the trade deadline. It will be more in free agency if they figured they were going to do that. So, in regards to their picks as well, they will probably have a top 5 pick in regards to Ottawa's round 1 pick that they got in the Duchesne trade. Of course, Ottawa had the choice of giving them the pick last year, but they kept it and got Tkachuk. They made sure they held on to Tkachuk, made that selection, so they had to give the pick this year. So Colorado has 2 first-round picks. They have 2 third-round picks and a second this year. They don't have their 4th. They have their 5th, 6th, and 7th, and you can find gems down there, but they've got, you know, a good 5 picks in the first 3 rounds, which is significant. They've got, you know, Ottawa's pick in the 3rd round as well, so those are probably going to be 2 higher picks. If they really wanted to do something at the draft floor, if they wanted to make a significant move to bring in somebody for their team, they've got pieces to do so. If a team is desperate for some picks, they have the picks to be able to move some guys around, or to get some guys and move some picks around. So I would think that that's when the moves are going to happen. When you've got guys like McKinnon, Landeskog, Soderberg's pretty good. Like I mentioned, Rantanen. They've got Tyson Jost. Like they've got some good guys coming up too. They've obviously still got Barry, even though there's been some discussions of maybe him getting moved. They don't have to do anything right now. They can wait until the draft. They can wait till free agency. And the only thing that has been talked about recently is Pierre LeBrun was saying that Colorado kicked tires on Andre Burakovsky in Washington, which would probably be a decent move for them. I believe he's an upcoming RFA, though. Yeah, he's an RFA, I believe. Either this coming year or next year. I'm not positive, but again, this was just a little thing. I don't really think that they're going to go after Burakovsky to begin with. It would be a decent pickup for them if they did decide to, but again, I would just figure that Colorado is fine where they're at right now. I think they really want to be a solid playoff team by next season, and I think that once they get those contracts settled with like guys like Rantanen, Varlamov, some of the young guys come up, they deal with their RFAs, they're going to be fine. And I think that they'll actually be players in free agency. And with those picks, they can make some moves. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Again, most of them aren't quick, or most of them aren't long videos. They're supposed to be quick so you can watch all the other ones. I'm doing a preview for every NHL team. So hopefully you guys will watch the ones that are coming up and the ones that I've already posted. If you're new, make sure to subscribe. I'd love to have more hockey conversations with you. Join the squad. Let's get to 5,000 subscribers. Thank you guys so much. Click the notification bell. I'll see you guys in the next video or stream. Peace.